नमस्ते सबैजना नमस्ते। मेरो नाम भुवन प्याकुरेल। सधैँ चाहिँ आज हजुरहरू समक्ष विशेष जानकारी लिएर र विशेष कार्यक्रम बाबत हजुर समक्ष म आज आएको छु। र सबैजना जो हेर्नुहुन्छ, हेर्ने सबै इष्टमित्रहरूलाई फेरि म सधैँ चाहिँ एउटा विशेष अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छु। यो अनुरोध चाहिँ हो, जसले हेर्नुहुन्छ, हेर्ने साथीहरूले यसलाई सेयर गरिदिनुहोस् र आफ्ना इष्टमित्रहरूकामा पुर्याएर यो लाइभबाट अथवा यो कार्यक्रमबाट जो जानकारी हुन्छ, यो जानकारी सबै समक्ष पुर्याउनलाई सहयोग गरिदिनु हुन सबैलाई म विनम्र अनुरोध गर्दछु। र आज मैले छुट्टै शीर्षक लिएर आएको छु, सधैँभन्दा अलिक विशेष। कारण कि अब हाम्रो चुनाव आउँदैछ। यो चुनाव सम्बन्धी जानकारी, यो चुनावमा हामीले किन भाग लिनुपर्छ र यो चुनावमा भाग नलिँदा हामीलाई के हुन्छ, र चुनावमा जो छानिएर जानुभएको व्यक्तित्वहरू हुनुहुन्छ, उहाँहरूले हामीलाई के सहायता गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ भन्ने विषयमा म छलफल गर्नेछु। र हजुरहरूलाई केही प्रश्न छन् भने प्रश्न सोधिदिनु होला र नभुल्लिकन यो भिडियोलाई सेयर गरेर धेरैभन्दा धेरै इष्टमित्रकोमा पुर्याइदिनु होला। र यो भन्दै म मेरो पाहुनालाई अगाडि ल्याउनुभन्दा अगाडि हामीमा समक्ष बहुत ठुलो महोत्सव आएको छ। अब हुन त बडा दशैं, विजयादशमी जे भन्न जानु, हाम्रो भोलि दशैंको टिको। यो बडा दशैंको शुभ उपलक्ष्यमा सबैलाई हार्दिक मङ्गलमय शुभकामना भन्न चाहन्छु। र त्यसको लगत्तै नोभेम्बर 7 तारिक चुनाव आएको छ। यो चुनावमा हामी सबैजना भाग लिउँ जो उपयुक्त छौँ। उपयुक्त भन्नाले 18 वर्षभन्दा माथिको व्यक्तिहरू र जो नागरिक हुनुहुन्छ। र यसो भन्दै म मेरो पाहुनालाई यहाँ बोलाउँछु र उहाँको परिचय पनि गराउन चाहन्छु। हवस् त, हेर्नु हामी पाहुना आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ। नमस्ते काउन्सिलमन रेमी. So I think you are muted.
Yes, I got it. Yeah.
Thank you. So what I'll do today is I'll be asking you a question in English, and obviously you'll be answering in English. So what I do is once you answer, I'll be roughly translate them or interpret them into Nepali so that my Nepali audience will be understanding. So as we are going for that, I'll ask you to introduce yourself, who you are, and then I'll be asking some questions to you. So please, can you introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Thank you, Juan, council member. My name is Emmanuel Remy, and I live in the Northland area, have served on Columbus City Council for 6 years, and proud father of 3 children that are Columbus school children. My wife is a Columbus City school teacher, and but how I got to council is I was the Northland Community Council president for 6 years. And so that's where I met Council Member Buwan Pickrell. And we started our relationship back in the day when, we were just fighting for a better neighborhood. And I'm proud to serve on Columbus City Council as chair of the Public Safety Committee, Environment Committee, and Administration Committee currently.
Thank you, Councilman. मलाई उहाँले भन्नुहुँदैछ म कोलम्बस सिटी काउन्सिलमा छु। काउन्सिलमा मैले काम गरेको 6 वर्ष भयो र मसँग मेरा 2टा नानीहरू छन्, जो नानीहरू कोलम्बस सिटी स्कुलमा जान्छन् र म नानीहरूसँग बसेर काम गर्छु। मेरो श्रीमती जो हुनुहुन्छ उहाँ पनि कोलम्बस सिटी स्कुलमा पढाउनुहुन्छ र यी विविध कुराहरू म अहिले गरिरहेको छु। र पहिले यहाँभन्दा काउन्सिलमा जानुभन्दा अगाडि म नर्थल्यान्ड कम्युनिटी काउन्सिलको चेयरम्यान थिएँ। त्यो बखतमा चाहिँ उहाँले मलाई भेटेको भनेर म आफूसँगको परिचय पनि जानकारी गराउँदै हुनुहुन्छ। So thank you, Councilman Remy. I know from the very first day when I went to the Northland Community Council meeting, I was very new to Columbus. It was in 2014 and end of 14, beginning of 15, around that time. I don't remember actually when was that. But I was sitting in one corner with a lot of confusion because that was the first time. I just went Googling it and figuring out and went there. And you called me in front and introduced me to the group. That I remember very clearly. So from that day itself, I'm thankful that you tried to include me in the conversation. So thank you for that. Just I wanted to highlight that to you.
Thank you.
So with that said, I have a particular question to you. In that meeting also, we talk about immigrant and refugees and all those things. So how far in the past you know about immigrants community in general and primarily the Bhutanese community?
Well, I think I was introduced to the Bhutanese community in about 2011 or 2012 in particular, when there was an issue at what was once called Breckenridge, but now Clear Point Gardens. And we had the opportunity to meet with, I think it was Shude that we met with originally. But anyway, there was some opportunities. There was only about 1,000 Bhutanese, Nepali people at that time. And they said everybody was coming. And so we were fortunate to get introduced, and gave us the opportunity to introduce people from your community to our police liaisons to help build a better relationship. But I've been interested in the immigrant New American refugee space for so long. It's really what makes Columbus great. And so I am particularly pleased that we've seen such growth in that community, and certainly we're celebrating it now with the city of Columbus. And that was my goal when I became a council member, was to start celebrating the fact that we're from so many diverse places around the world.
Thank you, Councilman. And before I interpret, I have also my another guest, Councilman Lawson here. So let's welcome her and go back to that one. Namaste, Councilman Lawson. How are you doing?
Namaste. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much for the opportunity this evening, Council Member Pacquiao. Good evening, Council Member Remy. Good to see you.
Good evening to you.
All right. Thank you. We have just finished our introduction, and I'm Councilman Remy had given answer my first question, so I need to interpret that one. I have made a short note. So, Councilmember Lawson, thank you for coming. What I'm going to do is I'll be asking question in English. So again, obviously, you'll be answering in English yourself. I will try to generally interpret that into Nepali. That's how we are doing. So in the meantime, I'm also asking all my viewers, please share this. And if you have any questions, please do put those questions so that Councilman Remy will be answering those questions from Columbus, and Councilmember Lawson will be answering from Reynoldsburg. So with that, we'll go, and I will be, let me translate whatever was spoken by Councilmember Remy before, and I'll come back. So Councilmember Remyलाई मैले सोधेको थिएँ, कति अगाडि तपाईले चाहिँ इमिग्रेन्ट्स अथवा आगन्तुक जन मानिसहरूलाई अथवा भुटनिस कम्युनिटीलाई चिन्नु भएको थियो भन्दाखेरि धेरै अगाडि जति बेला यो कोलम्बसमा 1000 मात्रै भुटनिस कम्युनिटी थिए, त्यति बेला चाहिँ उहाँहरूले पहिले चिन्नु भएको थियो र त्यति बेला हाम्रा फाल्टै किसिमका समस्याहरू थिए, जो चाहिँ कम्युनिटी र पुलिससँगका समस्याहरू त्यो नर्थल्यान्ड एरियामा भएकाले त्यति बेला काउन्सिलर रेमीले यो कसरी समाधान गर्ने भन्ने कुराको समाधानको पक्षमा केही काम गर्नुभएको थियो र आउने दिनमा पनि यस्ता नयाँ मानिसहरू आउँदाखेरि हामीले समाधान गर्नुपर्छ, समस्याका हल गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने कुरामा जहिले विश्वास गरिराख्ने मान्छे म भएको हुँदा र अब जनघनत्व पनि धेरै बढेको हुँदा हामीले यो काम अगाडिदेखि नै गरिरहेका छौं भनेर हामीलाई जानकारी गराउनु भयो. Alright. So, Councilman Lawson, thank you for coming. So, can you introduce yourself, who you are? And on that one, can you tell us how far in the past did you know about, not know, but engage with the immigrants community and primarily with the Bhutanese community in the past? Can you tell these two things in your response now? So, I'll be interpreting that into Nepali.
Yes, thank you. Well, good evening, and thank you again for this opportunity. My name is Meredith Lawson. I happen to serve Ward 4, and I'm on the ballot this year for President of Council. I've had the tremendous pleasure and honor sitting on the dais next to you, Councilmember Pacquiao, with you representing Ward 3. And I've been engaged with the New American immigrant population I think for much of my life. I had an opportunity to volunteer and engage throughout the state of Ohio and throughout the nation. Here specifically in Reynoldsburg, I've been engaged with the New American population since, let's see, I've lived here in Reynoldsburg for 19 years. All 3 of my kids have gone through school here in Reynoldsburg. And so that is my first introduction to the Nepali Bhutanese community, is with children in school with my kids. And I've really been engaged with the population since 19, whenever we were running for office the very first time. And since then, I've tried to really be engaged within the community, so that here in Reynoldsburg, what we pride ourselves on, living here in the city of respect and making sure that there's space for every culture to be acknowledged and celebrated.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let me interpret that into Nepali. It's quite long, but I'll do that. Let me see. मलाई उहाँलाई सोधेको थिएँ कति अगाडिदेखि चाहिँ तपाईँले भुटानी समाज अथवा आगन्तुक समाज जो इमिग्रेन्ट्सलाई चिन्नु भएको थियो भन्दाखेरि उहाँले भन्नुहुँदैछ मेरो नाम काउन्सिल मेम्बर मेरिडिथ लसन रो हो, म काउन्सिल प्रेसिडेन्टको लागि अब यो आउने चुनाव लड्दैछु र न्यू अमेरिकन समाजसँग म त मेरो जीवनभरि नै काम गरिराखेकै छु। देशभरि अथवा ओहायोभरि पनि मैले धेरै काम गरेँ र मेरा जम्मा नानीहरूले यही रेनल्ड्सबर्गबाटै स्कुलमा पढेर पास गरिसके र भुटानी समाजसँग मेरो पहिलो परिचय भनेको चाहिँ जब हामीले 2019 मा चुनाव लड्ने कोसिस गर्यौं मिलेर काम गर्दाखेरि 2019 देखि चाहिँ अथवा स्कुलमा नानीहरूसँग काम गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हाम्रो चिन्जान भएको हो र आउने दिनमा पनि भुटानी समाज जो नेपाली भाषी भुटानी समाज रेनल्ड्सबर्गमा जो रहेको छ यो समाजसँग हामीले मिलेर बढेर काम गर्नुपर्छ, एकबद्धता भएर काम गरियो भने हामी धेरै अगाडि बढ्न सकिन्छ भन्ने मेरो विश्वास छ भन्ने उहाँले आफ्नो कुरा भन्नुभयो। All right, thank you for that. Now, Councilman Remy, as I mentioned earlier, so we had a very long history, longer than Council Member Lawson Rowe, because I knew Councilman Remy when he was in Northland Community Counseling as a president. After you were elected in the city council, at that time, the Bhutanese community was in a big Bhutanese community of Central Ohio, our only non-profit organization at that time, was in a very big trouble with the funding issues. And again, the Trump administration, some of the issues there are non-friendly with the immigrants, refugee communities. Those things were going on at that time. And I happened to be the president of Bhutanese community of Central Ohio. So at that time, I just want to appreciate and thank you for doing what you made happen. I approached as a president, and you personally, I think you put your council, force all those people who are working for you, and you personally advocated and made it possible, available the grant, the BCCO, which was a lifeline for that time. Now that organization, which was really, really struggling, because of your support and your commitment, now is thriving and serving significant number of people with around 10 people working in a payroll today. So thank you for that. Just wanted to thank you for what you have done and what you are doing for our communities in Central Ohio. So with that said, now I have a question for you. So as you know that New American communities are growing in both in Central Ohio, both in Columbus and also in Reynoldsburg. And here, New American, I mean mostly a Bhutanese community because that's what I am from. And today's talk is for that one also because we are focusing on Nepali-speaking communities. What are the programs in a city of Columbus that are beneficial where our community members should be aware so that those challenges could be resolved without adding extra resources which already there? What are the connections I'm missing? Can you just tell a few of those things to us?
Yeah, thank you, Council Member. Basically, we have made it's been my goal to make sure that we are a welcoming city, and we're in the process of becoming a welcoming city nationally. But one of the things that we passed last year was a language access policy so that we can ensure that everybody that speaks whatever language they speak can communicate with anyone within the city, and the people that work for the city know how to access those things like translative services, for instance. So sorry, my dogs are barking, but we want to make sure that everybody feels welcome within the city of Columbus. We have our new leaders council, or New American Leaders Council, that has been started in the Department of Neighborhoods. We will continue to devote resources so that our communities, such as the Bhutanese Nepali community, feel heard and they feel welcome in the city of Columbus. And we're going to continue to work on that.
थ्याङ्क यू काउन्सिलम्यान। मैले उहाँलाई सोधेको थिएँ कस्ता कस्ता खालका सर्भिसेसहरू चाहिँ हाम्रो सिटी अफ कोलम्बसमा छन् जो चाहिँ हाम्रो कम्युनिटीबाट यसको फाइदा लिन सकिन्छ भन्दाखेरि गएको साल कोलम्बस सिटीले सबै भाषा बोल्ने मान्छेहरूले बराबर अधिकार पाउनुपर्छ भनेर भाषागत कठिनाइ परेका मान्छेहरूलाई त्यसको सुविधा उपलब्ध गराएको छ, जसको अर्थ चाहिँ जो मानिसहरूलाई अर्को भाषा बोल्नेहरूले पनि उहाँहरूको जो आवश्यकता अनुसार बुझ्नुपर्छ भन्ने कुरा ख्याल गरेर त्यसको व्यवस्था पनि त्यहाँ गरिएको छ। साथसाथै न्यू अमेरिकन लिडरसिप प्रोग्राम भनेर सिटी अफ कोलम्बसले गरेको प्रोग्राम छ, जुन प्रोग्रामबाट चाहिँ नयाँ आगन्तुकहरू जस्तो भुटनिस फर्मर रेफ्युजी कम्युनिटी जो छौँ हामीहरूले पनि त्यसको भरपूर्दो उपाय प्रयोग गर्न सक्छौँ। यो भन्दै म फेरि अर्को प्रश्न सोध्न जान्छु। All right, Council Member Lawson Rowe, since we are sitting in the same council here in Reynoldsburg, but I'm asking you with a question for the general public to understand. Can you tell us about what are the programs that City of Reynoldsburg is bringing so that all the community members in our city has access and where everybody can work together and thrive together? Can you just point out a few of those things? You are muted.
I'm sorry. The very first thing that comes to my mind is the BYOB program, and that is Build Your Own Business. And the Nepali speaking community here in Reynoldsburg is one of our fastest growing businesses here. And the BYOB, Build Your Own Business, actually gives those here in the community that are interested in creating your business here in Reynoldsburg the resources under one location where you can find out all information in terms of zoning, paperwork for new business and the such. And so I find that very fascinating because when we here in Reynoldsburg support small businesses, we're supporting a dream, and it's also lifeblood to our community, supporting businesses and small businesses in particular. And it's very important that we have a diverse businesses here in Reynoldsburg so that there is something for everyone. So everyone is acknowledged and all cultures are very important.
Thank you. र जो हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ तपाईहरुले प्लिज यसलाई शेयर पनि गरिदिनुहोस्, छेउको बुढी अम्लो दबाएर चाहिँ लाइक पनि गरिदिनुहोस् ताकि धेरै जना साथीहरुकोमा पुगोस् भन्ने मेरो विचार हो। धेरै जनाकोमा पुर्याए पनि यसको सबैलाई थाहा हुन्छ, थाहा भइसकेपछि यसको भरपर्दो उपाय पनि प्रयोग पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। र मैले उहाँलाई प्रश्न सोधेको थिएँ कोलम्बसको जस्तै सिटी अफ रेनल्ड्सबर्गमा चाहिँ हामीले सबै जनालाई उपयोग हुने के काम गरेका छौं त भनेर यो मैले उहाँलाई प्रश्न सोधेको थिएँ। त्यसको बावजुद अब धेरैवटा कार्यक्रम मध्येको एउटा कार्यक्रम भन्नुहुन्छ Build Your Own Business, BYOB भनेर हाम्रो चाहिँ एउटा कार्यक्रम जो छ जहाँ चाहिँ नयाँ बिजनेस गर्न चाहने भाइ बहिनीहरु दाजु दिदीहरु जो हुनुहुन्छ उहाँहरुले आएर कसरी बिजनेस सुरु गर्ने त रेनल्ड्सबर्गमा बिजनेस गर्दा के अप्ठ्यारा हुन्छन्, कस्ता सजिला कुराहरु हुन्छन्, कस्ता खालका कागजपत्र गर्नुपर्छ भनेर नितान्त त्यो प्रोग्रामबाट सिकाइन्छ। र जो हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ तपाईहरु भने पनि फेरि अर्को पनि BYOB को ट्रेनिङ आउँदै छ नोभेम्बर महिनामा र त्यसका लागि पनि फाइदा लिनु होला। रेनल्ड्सबर्गले सबै खालका मान्छेहरुलाई हामी स्वागत गर्छौं र सबै खालका मान्छेहरुलाई हामीले यहाँनेरि बोलाएर कसरी के गर्दा चाहिँ हामी एकजुटमा अगाडि बढ्न सक्छौं त्यस्ता खालका काम हामी गर्ने गर्छौं। हवस् त त्यति भन्दै thank you, Councilmember Lawson Rowe. Now let's go to the real topic that we are here. So before we go that one, I want to thank both of you for participating in a Diwali event last on October 7th. So Councilmember Remy, again, personally, thank you for coming all the way from Columbus and attending the event. And Councilman Lawson Rowe, you are part of it, so you were there. We enjoyed it. Thank you so much. So can you just share in very short, how do you like that event? How do you feel it? And then I'll go from there to our main topic while we're here as we're speaking, waiting for the audience.
I thought it was an amazing event. Was very excited to be invited, and thank you so much for sharing the stage with somebody from Columbus. But we would love to have a festival like that here in Columbus. It was great to see so many people. I think you said 8,000 or 9,000 people, but it was impressive. And so very happy to be a part of it.
Thank you. Councilman Lawson.
It was a fantastic event, full of culture and tradition. And I'm so grateful that we are able to host such an event here in Reynoldsburg, to roll out the red carpet for the entire Central Ohio community of the Bhutanese Americans, and those of us that are embracing Diwali and celebrating. It just was beyond words. It was fabulous. And I can't wait to participate next year. And I've already spoken with you, Councilmember Pacquiao, about wearing traditional dress next year.
थ्याङ्क यू थ्याङ्क यू मैले उहाँलाई सोधेँ दसैँ तिहारको दिवालीको इभेन्टमा कस्तो भयो भन्दै उहाँले बहुत धेरै खुसी लाग्यो भन्नुभएको छ थ्याङ्क यू एन्ड मेबी काउन्सिलर रेमी नेक्स्ट इयर वी शुड डू इन कोलम्बस अगेन कोलम्बस एज वेल not this one replacing that, but in addition to that we have to do in Columbus as well. So thank you. You are muted though. But now my question is again, so जो हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ मेरो हेर्ने साथीहरु तपाई please केही प्रश्न छ भने यहाँ लगाइदिनु होला. Please ask questions so that we can ask this question to our guest here. So all these things are possible because you are in the elected office. So you are there to make those decisions. Otherwise, I don't want to say that's not possible, but it's very difficult, or maybe not possible, many other things, which is a real thing which I know. And now there is something very important coming up in September 7th. I just want to say October, not October, September 7th.
November.
November 7th. See, this is my confusion there. November 7th, not October. November 7th, something very important is coming. So, Councilmember Remy, can you tell us, every time, every election, people tell this election is very, very important, so that is there. But why this election 2023 is very, very important and people need to go out and vote? Can you talk more about that one?
Yeah, absolutely. Columbus is changing the way that it represents its people for the first time in over 100 years. And so we're expanding from 7 members to 9. And we all live in different parts of the city. So we live in particular districts, but that allows people, somebody close to them to represent them, but they still get 9 people to represent them. So when they go to the ballot, they should vote for 9 different Columbus City Council members. Some people have opponents, some don't. And but it is an opportunity to expand representation. And so when you go November 7th, you'll see those opportunities. Municipal elections to me are the most important because we're the ones that can get things done on a day-to-day basis. And, you know, when you start thinking about state and national, there's just a lot more, you know, it's just a lot further away from the people.
Thank you. That's very important. So मैले उहाँलाई सोधेको थिएँ जम्मै प्रत्येक इलेक्सनमा हाम्रो इलेक्सन किन चाहिँ इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ भनेर सबै पोलिटिसियनहरूले भन्ने गर्छन्, तर यो पालिको इलेक्सन चाहिँ किन महत्त्वपूर्ण छ कोलम्बसको बासिन्दाहरूको लागि भन्दा 100 वर्षमा इन 100 इयर्स 100 वर्षमा यो पालि चाहिँ कोलम्बसमा मान्छेको रिप्रेजेन्टेसन भनेको प्रतिनिधित्व गर्नेको परिवर्तन आएको छ, जहाँ पहिले 7 जना काउन्सिल मेम्बर हुन्थे भने अब 9 जना हुन्छन्. त्यो एउटा कुरा ख्याल गर्नु पर्यो. दोस्रो कुरा, अब जब ब्यालेटमा गइसकेपछि तपाईले 9 जनालाई छान्ने पनि अवसर छ, तर त्यो भन्दा महत्त्वपूर्ण कुरा चाहिँ नेशनल इलेक्सन भनेको जो राष्ट्रपतिको, प्रेसिडेन्टको, भाइस प्रेसिडेन्टको, स्टेट गभर्नटोरियल रेस हुन्छ, इन्डियामा भनेको स्टेट ठुल्ठुला कुरा हुन्छ, त्यो पनि राम्रो महत्त्वपूर्ण हो. तर त्यो भन्दा पनि दैनिक कुरालाई ख्याल गर्नुपर्ने कुरा, पानी, बिजुली, रोड, साइड इत्यादि कुरा चाहिँ कसले निर्णय गर्छ भन्दा लोकल इलेक्सनमा, सिटी काउन्सिल इलेक्सनमा हुन्छ. र यो इलेक्सनमा भाग लिनका लागि बहुत महत्त्वपूर्ण छ र यसका लागि हामी सबैजनाले भाग लिनुपर्छ भनेर उहाँले जानकारी गराउनु भयो. So Councilman Lawson Rowe, again I'll be asking the same question to you, but in context of Reynoldsburg, why do you think this particular election is very, very important for us in Reynoldsburg? Can you tell specifically for that one?
Yes, I think this election is very important to Reynoldsburg because we must keep elevating our neighbors' voices. We must keep top of mind what is important here in Reynoldsburg, and that is taking care of our residents, taking care of our streets, our sidewalks, our trash, and supporting safety. Safety is very important in Reynoldsburg, and it's just not up to the police. It is a community, all hands on deck problem, and we can help to bring it all together if we work with one another. So it's us, the community, neighbors, police, businesses. It's very important that we vote so that we may make our voices heard. There's also several state issues on the ballot. And while we don't have opponents here in Reynoldsburg, we do want to make sure people come out and vote, because there's an issue on the ballot for the library. There's an issue on the ballot for women's reproductive rights. There's issues on the ballots that we need everyone to weigh in on, because if we don't vote, then our voices are not heard, and your voice is very important.
थ्याङ्क यू। मैले उहाँलाई सोधेको थिएँ रेनल्ड्सबर्गको कुरामा रेनल्ड्सबर्गलाई ख्याल गरेर भन्दा चाहिँ किन महत्त्वपूर्ण छ त भनेर मैले उहाँलाई सोधेको थिएँ। तर सुन्नुभन्दा अगाडि जो हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ अहिले 2-2.5 जना कति हुनुहुन्छ, तपाईँले प्लिज यसलाई सेयर गरिदिनुहोस् र कमेन्ट पनि गरिदिनुहोस्। र रेनल्ड्सबर्गको हकमा हामीलाई किन महत्त्वपूर्ण छ त भन्दाखेरि 3-4वटा 5वटा कुरा छन्, जहाँ चाहिँ हाम्रो जो आवाज छ, हाम्रो भोइस जो छ, यसलाई चाहिँ हामीले लगातार आफ्नो भनाइलाई जनमानसका माझमा राखिराख्नु पर्ने हुन्छ, पहिलो कुरा भने। दोस्रो कुरा, हाम्रो बाटोघाटो बनाउने काम, साइडवक बनाउने काम इत्यादि काममा जस्तो रफ्तारले बढ्दैछौँ त्यसलाई अझै मजाले बढाएर लानुपर्छ, नभए भने हाम्रो हुँदैन भन्ने कुरा भयो। रेनल्ड्सबर्गमा भन्नुहुन्छ भने हामीसँग कसैको पनि अपोजिसन छैन अहिले। हामी जो ब्यालेटमा छौँ, हामी सबैले नोभेम्बर 7 तारिक हाम्रो कोही पनि विपक्षमा कोही नभएपछि हामीले जितिन्छ। तर त्यो भन्दा पनि हामी बाहिर गएर भोट लाउनु अति महत्त्वपूर्ण छ। त्यसमा पनि पुलिस ले मात्रै समाजको सुरक्षा हुँदैन। जो हामी सबै संलग्न भयौँ भने मात्रै समाजको पनि एक किसिमको संरक्षण हुन्छ। तर साथसाथै स्टेटको ब्यालेट इस्युहरू छन्, जो स्टेटमा चाहिँ लाइब्रेरी, हाम्रो जुन पब्लिक लाइब्रेरी जो छ, लाइब्रेरीलाई कसरी बनाउने, लाइब्रेरीलाई कसरी राम्रो बनाउने भन्ने कुराहरूका यिनीहरूमा पनि हाम्रो इस्युमा भोट लगाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ। साथसाथै अरू पनि धेरैवटा हाम्रा अधिकारहरूको लागि काम गर्नका लागि पनि हामीले त्यसमा संलग्न भयौँ भने हामीले र हामी भोट लगायौँ भने यी सबै कुराको हामीले ख्याल गर्न सक्छौँ। होइन भने यस्ता कुरामा चाहिँ हामीलाई घाटा हुन्छ र हाम्रो आवाज आफूले उठाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ। धन्यवाद। थ्याङ्क यू। सो Councilmember Remy, can you talk about that CRS program, something with the violence, what you have done recently, and then we'll go back to the, again, the real thing with the voting.
Yes. So last week we announced an opportunity for everyone to engage in taking back our streets and ending the violence within the community by taking a pledge by going to wegotuscbus.com. It's wegotuscbus.com. And in that pledge, we're saying that we are no longer going to tolerate crime and gun violence in our streets. We're going to build stronger neighborhoods together, all of us. And we're going to empower our youth, make sure that people that own guns lock their guns up. We provide free locks and lock boxes through the city of Columbus. And then we're also going to continue to support our youth with summer and after school programming for all of our young people. And so we ask people to go and sign the pledge at wegotuscbus.com.
Thank you. थ्याङ्क यू। मैले उहाँलाई सोधेको थिएँ भर्खरको सिटी अफ कोलम्बसले के काम गरेछ भन्दा वी गट अस सी बस भन्ने नयाँ प्रोग्राम ल्याएको छ, जुन प्रोग्रामद्वारा चाहिँ हाम्रो स्ट्रिटमा बाटाघाटामा नानीहरूलाई आउने, गोली लाग्ने, कतिजना मान्छेहरूको ज्यान जाने हाम्रो जो भइरहेको छ, त्यसबाट हामीले बच्नका लागि चाहिँ यो प्रोग्राम ल्याएको र यो प्रोग्राममा हामीले संलग्न सहभागी भए पछाडि भनेको चाहिँ यस्ता विभिन्न कुराहरूबाट हामी बच्नुपर्छ र जो हुनुहुन्छ तपाईँहरूले त्यसमा लगेर भाग लिनुपर्ने हुन्छ र भाग लिएर चाहिँ यस्ता अप्ठ्यारा कार्यक्रमबाट हामी बच्न सकिन्छ भन्ने उहाँले जानकारी गराउनुभयो। त्यसको लिङ्क यहाँ तल छ। तपाईँ कोही अरू हुनुहुन्छ यहाँनिर सहभागी र तपाईँको केही प्रश्न छ भने कृपया प्रश्न मलाई गरिदिनु होला। Councilman Remy, now we are coming towards the end of our program. I think Councilman Lawson is just left because he has some problem with the internet, I believe. So how can people vote? Like, is the early vote already started? what time? Can you just give us a timing? And also, who all can vote? I think I know the answer, but I want people in the community to know who all can vote and where can they go.
So the early voting has begun, and it is at, I'm going to look up the address real quick. It's located at on Morris Road, at Morris and Carl Road. We'll get the address here in a moment.
It's 1700 Morris Road, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is the place where you can vote right now if you don't request an absentee ballot. But an absentee ballot is possible by requesting it through the Board of Election. However, early vote runs until Sunday, November 5th. So you can go to the Board of Election. The hours are on their website. But typically during the day, throughout Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends, it's a little bit different. I just don't know them right off the top of my head, but that's how you can vote. And then, of course, on election day, November 7th, the polls will be open until 7:30.
मैले सोधेको थिएँ हामीले कहिले कहाँ भोट लाउनुपर्छ भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो जो फ्र्याङ्कलिन काउन्टीमा हुनुहुन्छ, फ्र्याङ्कलिन काउन्टीमा हुने साथीहरूले भनेको 1700 मोर्स रोड भनेर कोलम्बसमा छ, त्यहाँ गएर भोट लाउने। अहिले अर्ली भोट अर्ली भोटिङ स्टार्ट भइरहेको छ। टाइमिङ भनेको आई थिङ्क मोस्ट लाइकली 8 AM राइट इन द मर्निङ। बिहानको 8 बजीदेखि बेलुकाको 4 बजीसम्म, अथवा तपाईँले बोर्ड अफ इलेक्सनमा वेबसाइटमा गएर हेर्न पनि सक्नुहुन्छ र त्यो टाइमिङमा गएर भोट लाउन सक्नुहुन्छ अर्ली भोटिङको लागि। एब्सेन्टी ब्यालेट्स मगाउनु भएको छैन भने, एब्सेन्टी ब्यालेट छ भने 5 तारिकभित्रमा बुझाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ, किनभने 7 तारिकको चुनाव हो। र सम्पूर्ण जो हेर्नुहुँदैछ, हेर्ने सबै इष्टमित्रहरूलाई, जो तपाईँ नागरिक हुनुहुन्छ र इफ यु आर 18 and above, इफ यु आर सिटिजन, मेक श्योर यु गो आउट एन्ड भोट। तपाईँलाई त्यही भन्न म चाहन्छु, 18 वर्षभन्दा माथिको हुनुहुन्छ भने र तपाईँ नागरिक हुनुहुन्छ भने तपाईँले कसै पनि समय निकालेर गएर भोट गरिदिनु होला। र साथसाथै जो लिकिन काउन्टीमा हुनुहुन्छ, लिकिन काउन्टीमा हुने साथीहरूका लागि फेरि लिकिन, इफ यु आर इन लिकिन काउन्टी, हियर इज द एड्रेस, इट इज 20 South 2nd Street, न्युयोर्क, ओहायो। र जो यहाँ लिकिन काउन्टीमा हुने साथीहरूले यो ठेगानामा गएर भोट लाउनु होला। वहाँ पनि अर्ली भोटिङ सुरु भइसकेको छ। टाइमिङ यतै हो, बिहान 8 बजीदेखि बेलुका 4 बजीसम्म। र अन्तिम शनिबार पनि भोट हुन्छ, शनिबार आइतबार पनि भोट हुन्छ। यो समय निकालेर तपाईँले जसरी पनि भोट लाउनु होला। र भोट लाउन चाहिँ नभुल्नु, जब हामीले सबैजनाले भोट चाहिँ लगाउनै पर्ने हुन्छ। र जानकारी चाहियो भने तपाईँले voteohio.gov मा पनि गएर हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। तपाईँको धेरै जानकारी चाहियो भने voteohio.gov मा गएर पनि आफ्नो विशेष जानकारीहरू त्यहाँ लिन सक्नुहुन्छ। So, Councilmember Remy, do you need to add anything else on this one?
No, I think the hours are Monday through Friday, 8 AM to 5 PM. And then the last week, they have some expanded hours, 7:30 to 7:30, 7:30 to 8:30. It's all on the website if they want to look that up.
Is there a Saturday voting? Is there or no? Last Saturday and Sunday, there was
Yeah, so the November 4th and November 5th, 8 to 4 on Saturday and 1 to 5 on Sunday.
नोभेम्बर 4 र 5 मा चाहिँ स्याटरडे सन्डे पनि छ, अरू दिन स्याटरडे सन्डे हुँदैन। र तपाईँ जो हेर्नु हुँदैछ, तपाईँ सबैजना कृपया जानु होला। र भोट लाउने मिति भनेको, समय भनेको बिहान 8 बजेदेखि बेलुका 5 बजीसम्म हो। यी जो हामीले विभिन्न कार्यक्रमहरू गऱ्यौँ, यी कार्यक्रमको सम्भव भएको पनि के कारणले भन्नुहुन्छ भने हामीसँग हामीले जो हाम्रो कुरालाई सुन्ने व्यक्तिहरू चुनाव इलेक्टेड अफिसमा भएकाले गर्दा यस्ता कामहरू हुन सफल भएका छन्। हामी गएर भोट लगायौँ भने नि मात्रै उहाँहरू फेरि चुनिनुहुन्छ र हाम्रो यस्ता केही कार्यक्रमहरू गर्न सक्छौँ। हामी गएर भोट लगाएनौँ भने यी कुराहरू हुन सक्दैनन्। र यो भन्दै सबैजनालाई म बिन्ती गर्छु, प्लिज कम आउट एन्ड भोट। हामी नोभेम्बर 7 तारिक अथवा त्योभन्दा अगाडि र भोट लाउन हामी जानुपर्छ। Alright, so thank you, Councilman Remy. If we don't have any other questions, any comments, let me see if there's any comments here. So it looks like there's no more questions. So thank you, Aditi, for putting all those information on the chat. So जो हेर्ने हुन्छ च्याटमा सबै जानकारी छ र लाई हेर्ने साथीहरूले सबैलाई प्लिज शेयर गरेर धेरैभन्दा धेरै इष्टमित्रकोमा पुर्याइदिनु होला। Okay, thank you, Councilman Remy, and namaste.
Namaste.